Hey y'all, I'm Anna and welcome back to Anna's Home Cooking. Today, Owen and I made the best strawberry ice cream. This is a recipe that I use every year. I do have an ice cream machine. If you don't have one and you're interested in getting one, really recommend that you do. Just go ahead and get it. They're not that expensive. And if you know that you're going to use it every year, it's totally worth it. It has been a game changer for me. I use it every summer and it's just the best. So anyways, that being said, I really hope that you try this recipe. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. This video is a little bit different than normal. My husband was at work today and we filmed the second half of this video while he was at work. So I was the cameraman and I hope you enjoy that. It's a little crazy, but anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is make our ice cream custard. It is 8 p.m. at night, just put the kids to bed, so we're going to get the custard made, and then tomorrow we will put the whole thing together and put it in our ice cream maker. So let's go over the ingredients for the custard. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. This is 1 cup of whole milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. I think I said that right. So, or you could just use 2 cups of half and half. It's the same thing. And over here I have 5 egg yolks. I'm also going to need a pinch of salt and a splash of vanilla. To a medium saucepan over medium-low heat, I'm going to add in the heavy cream and whole milk. And I do not want to bring this to a boil because if it comes to a boil, it will split and it will be a disaster. So I'm going to leave this on low, medium-low at the highest, and let that come up to a simmer. But like I said, do not let it come to a boil. And while that warms up, I'm going to add my sugar to my 5 egg yolks. And then with a handheld electric mixer, I'm going to beat this until it gets really thick and creamy and pale in color. Alright, so that took about 2.5 minutes. You can see how thick it is. It's very pale in color. And when I go like that, it kind of falls on a ribbon. So that's perfect. Alright, so I'm finished with this and, oops. Now my milk and cream, that's still heating up right now. It's not quite to a simmer, but when it comes to a simmer, I'll show you the next step. Alright, so my milk and cream mixture is at a simmer, and you know it's at a simmer when there starts to form little bubbles around the side. Like I said, you don't want it to go to a boil because it would be really bad. So I take about a ladle full, I don't know how much that is, maybe 1/4 cup, and I put it into my egg mixture. Now this is going to temper the eggs. That sounds very intimidating, but I promise it's real easy. So what you want to do is get the temperature of the egg yolks to get to a high temperature so that they won't scramble when you add it back to the cream. So I do about that much, and then really quickly I take my whisk and mix it real fast. And that's all it is. That's all it is to it, to temper the egg yolks. So now I'm going to take this away. I'm going to pour this whole, whoa, wowzers. Pull this whole thing in here. And this needs to cook on medium-low or low for several minutes, probably, I don't really know, maybe 5-7 minutes until it thickens. And we're going to add the vanilla last because if we add it now, the vanilla flavor would cook out. But I'm going to quickly add just a little pinch of salt. And like I said, just cook it on low for just a few minutes until it thickens. Alright, so my custard has been simmering on here for about 5 minutes and it's perfect. It's gotten beautifully thickened. And when I take my wooden spoon and I put my finger down the center, if it stays separated like that, then you know it's ready. Alright, so now I've turned off the heat, and in the same bowl that I had the egg yolks in to begin with, I just kind of rinsed it out, and then I put a sieve on here. I'm going to pour this through the sieve just in case anything curdled or if there's any like eggshell that may have gotten in there. I want to make sure all of that is not in. So you can see there's a little bit of, I don't know what that is, but at least it's not in there now. Alright, so that's done, and now I'm going to take a little tiny drop of vanilla. And by drop I mean like a teaspoon or so. Okay, I'm going to mix that together. Now this needs to chill in the fridge. I'm going to do mine overnight because that's just what's easiest for me. And but it needs to be in there for a minimum of 4 hours. So you could do this in the morning and then at the end of the day you could have ice cream. So I'm going to get some plastic wrap and show you how to cover it up. So when I cover this up, I don't just cover it like you would anything else like this. I always make sure that this is actually touching the top of the custard, because If you don't do that, then you risk the chance of like it forming a skin on top. And you don't want that in your ice cream, so. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I actually might take another piece. Well, actually, no, I think I got it. So that's covered all over. So this needs to go in the fridge, like I said, for a minimum of 4 hours, but I'm gonna do mine overnight. And so tomorrow we will do the next step with all of our strawberries, and it's gonna be so good. All right, it's the next morning and we are ready to finish up this ice cream. My kids are so excited about it. We've been talking about it all morning. So let me show you what you need for the rest of it, and then we will get it going. All right, here's my ice cream machine. Now, I've had mine for about 5 or 6 years, and it has never failed me. I use it every summer, anytime I want to make ice cream or sorbet, and I'll share more ice cream and sorbet recipes with you as time goes on. But I'm telling you, this thing has been a blessing to me because it is so easy to just put your custard in here, and it does the work for you. That's my kids in the background. But yeah, so this is a Cuisinart, and I love it. This part right here, like the insert, sorry for the screaming, this part and this part has to be completely frozen. So I've had both of these in the freezer for a couple of days now just so I could make sure it was perfectly frozen and good to go. But this is my custard that's been in the fridge all night long. I put a sieve over it, and now I'm going to add my cold, it's important for this to be cold too, pureed strawberries. You want to say hi? He's mowing the lawn apparently. All right, so now I'm going to take my strawberries and pour them in here because I like my ice cream really smooth. I don't like the seeds in it. So if you don't care about the seeds, then you can just leave it like this. You don't even have to strain it. So I'm going to push this through the sieve and kind of use my spoon and work it through there, and then I'll show you the next part. So I just took a couple of minutes and used my wooden spoon and just kind of pushed this through, and you can see all of the thick seeds that stayed back. Now I actually thought I had more strawberries in my fridge than I really did, or else I would have added a lot more, but it'll be fine. It'll still taste good. So I'm going to move this out of the way and then just stir this up. I'm going to scrape that too, so I'll show you the next step in a second. All right, Owen is being a helper again today, and he's mixing the strawberry puree in with the custard, and he's doing such a good job. Owen, what does it smell like?
Let's see.
What does it smell like? Does it smell like strawberries? Don't spill it. All right, keep mixing. All right, once he's finished mixing all of this up, we'll add it to our ice cream machine.
This is like it.
All right, since Zach isn't here, it's kind of hard to film this, but I just poured all of the custard into the ice cream machine. All right, Owen, can you turn it on? Flip the switch. Sorry about Katie Jane. All right, flip it on. Yeah, flip it on. Woo! Are you excited? Look at Mommy. Are you excited?
Yeah.
She's excited too. All right, so this needs to be on for probably 25 or 30 minutes, and once it's done, we will show you what it looks like. All right, our ice cream is finished. We just turned it off, and we added some chopped up strawberries to it. I really wish I had more strawberries, but it's okay. Maybe next time we'll have more. What do you think? Yeah, okay. All right, go ahead and turn it back on, and we're gonna let this go for like 30 seconds maybe, and just until the strawberries are incorporated. Go ahead.
Let me just watch.
Yeah, you can watch.
Just stay here.
Yeah, you can stay right there.
You can stay here too.
Okay, thank you. All right, you can turn it off now. Okay, Owen, are you ready to eat a big bite of ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. All right, I've just taken off the lid, and look how delicious that looks. It is so creamy. I wish I had more strawberries because it would just be even more pink and more strawberry-y flavored. But this will be good.
It.
Oh my goodness, by all means, go ahead. His hands are clean. What do you think? It's good, isn't it? All right, so let's, I'm gonna take this out in a second. I'm just gonna use my ice cream scoop and put it in my bowl. Now this is pretty soft right now, so what I plan to do is after we taste it, I'm gonna put it in a plastic container and cover it up and put it back in the freezer, and it'll just kind of help it set a little bit more. All right, Owen is our taste tester today. Owen, tell me what you think. What does it taste like?
Strawberries.
All right, so this is how you make strawberry ice cream. Oh my goodness, he's going to town on that thing. All right, the texture is so creamy. Those egg yolks and the heavy cream and milk. Oh my gosh, Owen, that is a lot of ice cream. The texture is perfect. So we really hope that you enjoyed this recipe and this video. Wasn't like our normal ones because I had to be the cameraman for the second half, but we did pretty good, I think. And let us know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next, because we are real excited to keep filming videos. All right, that's it everyone. Thank you again for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.